And moving on to your again, as I said at the start, one of your most important hats is that vice chairman and now chairman of IT at Cork. Could you tell us a little bit about IT at Cork and what it's about?
Yeah. So IT at Cork is a not-for-profit technology cluster, right, focused on the southwest region. We have about 200 members, ranging from the largest multinationals to indigenous SMEs to sole traders, etc. Right, so quite a nice kind of a broad spectrum of type of businesses involved there. Right, our primary focus is to represent the technology sector within the region and ensure we promote and contribute to the growth of the region. And I suppose this can take many forms. We can do it via the events that we run annually, like our TechFest or like our Leaders Awards. We have regular monthly technology-focused events via series like our Tech Thursdays or Diversity in Tech or Tech Brew Series that focus on startups, etc. Right, but it's not all about events, right? And we also focus on addressing the training needs of our members, which is very important to ensure the viability of the sector, because we know that from talking with our members, we know for a lot of the companies that are coming in here or expanding here, they do so because of the talent. And that's one of the main reasons why they choose this location, right? So look, we've addressed that in multiple ways throughout 2020. From a training perspective, we've developed a new technology leadership course under the IMI. We've also developed a very innovative cyber fast track program as well to address the booming sector and the skills gap that exists within it. And our program aims to really help develop cyber analysts through a fast track program, right? So those that may not have had a career in cyber or exposure to a career in cyber in the past, but now want to change career, we have a fast track program developed for those people as well, right? And look, all of these training initiatives are done under our SkillNet network, and we partner very closely with SkillNet Ireland. Constantly, we have our own SkillNet network under the IT Cork SkillNet network, and this is how we kind of develop out these initiatives, working with our members. I think just lastly, then kind of looking at IT Cork and as a whole, I think personally, my favorite piece about the organization is the network. It creates, and it has to be kind of really experienced to be understood, right? This is something I've relied on for years, right? And it's fantastic to see it in action. We've really generated a non-competitive environment, right, where peers of mine and other technology leaders are willing to come together to help each other out, sharing lessons learned openly. And I'm sure, look, this is a common trait in many clusters like ours, right? But the willingness to contribute towards the success of the sector in the region is very humbling, right? And this has just gone from strength to strength, and particularly this year, right? It really shone through.
Yeah, it's so important, and that's great to hear, because I know that there must be the temptation for a lot of competitiveness to creep in, especially at some of the events that you run, and some of the events have been really impressive. Obviously, I've seen your own, I think they're called fireside chats that you do with some of those leaders down there.